Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Balisongs. This video is basically to talk about terminology regarding to balisongs. This is not for tricks. There are plenty of tutorials online there, but if you are getting into the hobby, there's a lot of terminology that you might not be familiar with. So this video series is going to be an introduction to get you to learn about all these things, because not everything is really well explained. So here's my answer to that. So a balisong basically consists of three, arguably four parts. You have a safe handle, a bite handle, a bite handle, and of course the blade. Usually with trainers, we just refer to them as blades as well, but some people will call them trainer blades to specify, because a real blade is sharp enough to cut. This one is at least dull. So here I have a purple handle for safe, a teal handle for bite, and of course the blade itself. So the safe handle is obviously the safe handle because no matter what you do on this handle, you cannot get cut. At least you can't cut your own hand if you drop it, then, or you hit your other hand. So this handle means that you can touch this side of the blade without getting cut. So that's the safe handle. The bite handle, of course, on the other hand, is the one that if you do, I'm just going to do this slowly, if you do get hit here, you have a risk of getting cut, or colloquially known as a bite. Most people, at least with a live blade, get it at least once. It's honestly not as bad as you might think, but of course, just be careful and be safe. And if you're learning, always use a trainer first. I have many a trainer, and I know that there's some stigma to it, but frankly, I think that's dumb. The blade, of course, has the bite side, which is the sharp side, and the spine, which is the safe side. And there is a point. And a lot of trainers, they use a little pointy bit here as a bite indicator for when you don't actually have a live blade. So a lot of them are just that little triangular bit here on this trainer. Some use a bottle opener, and some are something else. This one is plastic, and so while it doesn't have a pointy thing in it, it's obviously that this is supposed to be the sharp side. You also have this, so they can be all sorts of things, really. And some don't even have that. This doesn't indicate which side is the safe or the bite side. It can be either or neither. If you don't want to have a bite side indicator, some people like to just be able to flip whatever. So if you want to just flip, it doesn't really matter if there is a safer bite side if you have something like that. But traditionally, balisongs have a bite side. And last but not least are the pivots. So in here, we have screws. And these screw heads twist into a pivot, which locks in like this, and the handle and the blades sit in on that. There's actually more to that, so that's going to be its own video. But that's the basics of it. I'm going to cover other things like material for handles and different types of pivots and pins and balance and how that affects different things. So if you like it, like, comment, subscribe. I might honestly just upload this all in a batch, and stay tuned. Check out my coffee if you find this helpful, because that lets me keep making these videos. So have a great one. See you in the next one.